Coatzacoalcos is a port undergoing expansion, always with its sights set on the development of new businesses, which drive the dynamics of growth between Mexico and the world. Located on the eastern seaboard of our country, Coatzacoalcos is one of the most important zones of the national port system due to its total cargo movement, including petroleum and petroleum derivatives. We have connections with 32 ports around the world, 4 maritime routes operating regularly, serving 9 shipping lines. We connect with practically all the continents. The port is made up of 2 port zones. The Coatzacoalcos Port Zone, with a total area of 352 hectares, and the Laguna de Pajaritos Port Zone, with a total of 308 hectares. Both zones, together, add up to an ample area with 12 docking positions, with drafts of 25 feet, 7.62 meters, 32 feet, 9.75 meters, and 35 feet, 10.66 meters, as well as a navigation channel with 39 feet, 11.88 meters of draft, and 3 turning basins of 500 meters each. We are the only port in the country that has the service of rail ferries, Rail Ferry Mayan, and Rail Ferry Cherokee, completely new and environmentally friendly roll-on, roll-off vessels. These represent an advanced multimodal service that operates regularly through the port, with each vessel having the capacity to transport up to 135 railway cars, the equivalent to 23,000 railway cars annually, which means a 25% increase in the handling of tons. In just 3 days, they navigate a 1,539-kilometer route between the ports of Mobile, Alabama and Coatzacoalcos, Veracruz, achieving direct interconnection between southeastern Mexico and the markets of the United States and Canada. It is a door-to-door service. There are no transfers, and with only a single document. Through Coatzacoalcos, the movement of containerized cargo has increased. Loading and unloading times have improved considerably over the years. On the line route to Manatee in Palmetto, Florida, USA, annually, on average, up to 25,000 containers are handled, with various cargoes, such as fruits, vegetables, legumes, liquids, and dry cargo, all of which have contributed to export growth in the region. We offer versatility and safety in our operations. The handling of large pieces, primarily for the oil industry, and wind turbine power parts, all prove this. Taking into account the characteristics of the vessels that arrive at our port facilities and the movement of the various goods that we handle, work is carried out and designed for achieving maximum performance. The Coatzacoalcos Port Zone has 10 warehouses for the storage of goods, with a total capacity of up to 104,000 tons, in addition to 170,000 square meters available for the storage of diverse cargoes which are in transit. In the Laguna de Pajaritos Port Zone, we have new infrastructure in accordance with the projects of the federal government, and the following have been built: 2 docks with lengths of 400 meters, with support for 10 tons per square meter, the strongest of the national port system. Road access of 650 meters, which allows for the entry and exit of cargo directly and safely to and from the port. 4 warehouses with a total capacity of 20,000 tons for the storage of various cargoes. This has been complemented by projects such as construction dredging, maintenance dredging, perimeter fencing, LED lighting, preparation for railway tracks on docks, and more. All which has been mentioned as part of the development of the industrial zone has made it possible to receive the pieces for the construction of the Braskem Idesa ethylene plant, which is currently a fluid terminal operating in this region to international class standards. The port of Coatzacoalcos in the state of Veracruz, together with the port of Salina Cruz in Oaxaca, have great potential to develop the interoceanic corridor of the Isthmus of Tehuantepec. In just 24 hours, the Pacific Ocean and the Atlantic Ocean are connected through 302 kilometers of railways, 3 airports, as well as highways. Excellent options to achieve commercial networks and competitive costs. In addition, with the construction of 10 development centers, which serve to integrate value-added industries along this corridor, with the support of tax incentives for investors, we will be able to create jobs and wealth for Mexicans. With this infrastructure, approximately 30 million tons of distributed general cargo, agricultural bulk, molasses, bulk minerals, cement, chemical products, fluids, petrochemicals, and containerized cargo are handled in both port facilities. The Port of Coatzacoalcos has efficient connectivity with the national highway network. 74% of the cargo is mobilized through trucking, and the remaining 26% by rail, facilitating the transport of cargo within the country. We have a 26-kilometer railway ring, which connects with the terminals requiring it, in addition to 2 transfer yards that can accommodate up to 632 railway units. The Port of Coatzacoalcos is safe. Port protection has increased considerably in the number of elements under the Secretary of the Navy, efficiently protecting personnel, terminals, and the port infrastructure. We are certified under the International Code for the Protection of Ships and Port Facilities, known as the ISPS Code. We also have ISO 9001 quality certifications, ISO 14001 in environmental protection and clean industry, in addition to the Mexican standard for both labor equality and non-discrimination. The social commitment of this entity with citizens is demonstrated through permanent projects, such as the remodeling of the walkway of the breakwaters in Coatzacoalcos, and the construction of a similar project in Villa Allende, Veracruz, the commemorative statue to the 100 years of the modernization of the port. Also, the maintenance and construction of new spaces in the Coatzacoalcos Bicentennial Park, installed in an area of 1.7 hectares. This development offers the city's inhabitants a recreational space that allows for promoting culture and contributes towards environmental education. As well, in this area, the Lighthouse Museum can be found, made up of 5 thematic rooms where visitors can learn more about the evolution of navigation since ancient times. With excellent infrastructure, modern vessels, comprehensive services, and an unbeatable strategic location, the Port of Coatzacoalcos redefines the way forward, with the purpose of maintaining the expectations of its clients, and with the aim of being an essential piece in the industrial and logistics movements of Mexico.